What if the reason most people never become rich has nothing to do with salary and everything to do with how they think about money? That's the main idea behind Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book starts with two different ways of thinking. One father believed, study hard, get good grades, get a safe job, work for money. The other believed, learn how money works, make money work for you, and build assets. The book doesn't say education is useless. It says financial education is often missing. Most people spend years learning how to earn money, but very little time learning how to manage it. One of the biggest ideas in the book is the difference between assets and liabilities. According to the book, an asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out. That sounds simple, but many people confuse the two. People buy expensive things thinking they are becoming rich. A bigger house, a more expensive car, new upgrades. But if those things keep taking money every month, the book argues they are not building wealth. Rich people focus first on building assets, things that create income. The book says poor and middle class people often earn money, then immediately spend it. Rich people earn money, buy assets, and let those assets generate more money. Over time, that cycle becomes powerful. Another important idea is this. Most people work for money because of fear. Fear of not having enough. Fear of losing security. Fear of falling behind. Because of that fear, people stay in situations they don't enjoy. The book argues that money should become a tool, not something that controls your decisions. Then the author talks about the difference between being busy and becoming wealthy. A lot of people work harder every year, but don't become financially stronger. More income does not automatically mean more wealth. If expenses increase at the same speed, nothing changes. That's why the book encourages people to understand income, expenses, assets, liabilities, because what matters isn't only what you earn, it's what you keep and build. The book also talks about taking responsibility. Many people blame the economy, their boss, their situation, but financial growth often starts with learning, reading, understanding, improving decisions. The author believes opportunities are seen by people who keep learning. Another idea from the book is that mistakes are not always bad. Most people avoid mistakes because they want safety. But the book argues growth often comes from trying, learning, adjusting, and improving. Not every decision works, but experience teaches things books cannot. Then comes an idea that surprises many people. The author says, don't only ask, how can I afford this? Ask, how can I create enough value to afford this? That question changes the way people think. Instead of focusing only on limits, it focuses attention on possibilities. The book also explains lifestyle inflation. When income increases, people increase spending. Bigger income, bigger expenses, same result. The book suggests controlling lifestyle growth while building stronger financial foundations. Toward the end, the message becomes clear. Money is not only about earning, it's about understanding, building, thinking long term, and making decisions that create freedom instead of pressure. The book's main lesson is simple. Don't spend your whole life only learning how to work for money. Spend time learning how money works too, because over time, small financial decisions become big outcomes. And the way you think about money today can shape the life you live tomorrow.